Hey, gang. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're ready for a great weekend of football. So, this is week 11, and I'm here to give you my week 11 previews and picks. So, if you happen to be a football fan and you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, too. That way, when news comes in, you're in front of the line to get it. So, I thank you so much for both. Now, let's get into this, okay? This is primarily, I do a lot of Jets, Giants, and Bills, but I do all the other teams as well. Cowboys, Broncos, whoever your team is, we'll talk about it when it's news, especially. So, but let's get into the picks, okay? So this is what we got so far. Pittsburgh is in Cleveland to play the Browns. The Cleveland Browns are 2.5-point favorites, and the over-under on this is 33 points. I think Cleveland, I'm giving Cleveland the edge on this. I'm picking Cleveland to win this game. Then next up, the Chicago Bears are in Detroit to play the Lions. The Lions are 8-point favorites, and the over-under on this is 48. High-scoring game. I'm picking Detroit as well, but I'm picking the under on 48. And then we have the LA Chargers in Green Bay to face the Packers. The Chargers are 3-point favorites, and the over-under on that game is 44 points. I'm going to go with the Chargers on this one, too. On the under. Next up, Las Vegas Raiders are in Miami to play the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins are 13.5-point favorites. The over-under is 45.5 points. I am going with the Dolphins, Tua and the boys. I'm going with the Dolphins to win that one. Next up, the New York Giants playing a division rival here, the Washington Commanders. Washington's a 9-point favorite. The Dodgers, the Giants have had a rough season, really rough season, losing key guys, Daniel Jones and a lot of these other guys. So I don't know if Tommy DeVito is going to come back in there too, quarterbacking, but Washington's a 9-point favorite. The over-under on this is 38.5 points. Okay. I'm actually going to go with the Giants for a surprise win here. Hopefully I'm right. Next up, Dallas Cowboys are in Carolina to play the Panthers. Dallas is a 10.5-point favorite. Dallas lost another key player this week to injury too. But the over-under on this is 42.5 points. I think Dallas has enough firepower to win that game. I'm going with the Cowboys. Then we got the Tennessee Titans in Jacksonville to play the Jags. The Jags are 6.5-point favorites. The over-under on this is 40 points. I'm going with the Jags here on the under. Arizona Cardinals are in Houston to play the Texans. The Houston Texans are 6-point favorites, and over-under on this is 48 points, one of the higher over-unders in this. I'm going to go with Houston in this one, too. Next up, we have Tampa Bay playing the formidable San Francisco 49ers, who seems like they're on a revenge tour now that the Browns ended their undefeated streak. So they're 13-point favorites in this game. The over-under on this is 41.5 points. I'm going with the Niners. Next up, AFC East division rivals. New York Jets are playing the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. Buffalo's a 7-point favorite. The over-under on this is 39.5 points. Buffalo's probably a little pissed off about after they got beat by the Denver Broncos last week. So I'm taking Buffalo in this one, but I'm hoping the Jets win. And I'm taking Buffalo on the under. Next up, Seattle Seahawks are in LA to face the Rams. LA's 1.5-point favorites. Over-under on this is 46.5 points. I'm going with Seattle here for the win. Next up, we have Minnesota Vikings playing the Denver Broncos. The surprising Denver Broncos who took down the Bills last week. Denver's a 3-point favorite. Over-under on this is 41.5 points. I'm going with Denver for the win here. Denver. And lastly, the game of the week, in my opinion. The Philadelphia Eagles are playing Kansas City. It's a rematch of the Super Bowl. Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. KC's a 2.5-point favorite. The over-under on this is 45.5 points. I'm actually going with Philly on this, so I'm going for the Eagles. And the last week we got the Monday Night Football results here. Baltimore Ravens took out the Cincinnati Bengals 34-20. Unfortunately, the Bengals lost quarterback Joe Burrow, where they just signed to a 5-year, $275 million deal. They lost him to a season-ending torn wrist ligament injury. So, unfortunately, hopefully they'll be able to rebound, and hopefully he'll come back next year healthier than ever. But those are the previews. Those are my picks. Let me know what you think. Load up the comments. Have a great day today, and I'll talk to you all next time.